If we take a look at some of the most important factors that played a crucial role in Punjab Kings' narrow win over Gujarat Titans in their tournament opener of the 18th edition of Indian Premier League, it was obviously Shashank Singh's cameo towards the end in the first innings, their bowlers Arshdeep Singh and Vijay Kumar Vishak holding their nerve in the death overs, but the most important role was played by their skipper Shreyas Iyer, who played a selfless knock of 97 that not just made sure that Punjab Kings got to a massive total of 241 plus, but at the very same time it made difficult for the home team Gujarat Titans to surpass that total. Now, as expected, Shreyas Iyer was lauded by a lot of experts and the fans, and here's a look at some of the most best reactions to Shreyas Iyer's match-winning knock. Well, it was first of all Sourav Ganguly who sang praises for Shreyas Iyer when he said that Shreyas Iyer is the most improved batter in the last 1 year or so, ready for all formats. Great to see his improvement after a few issues on length deliveries. Now, if we take a look at the most important keywords in what Ganguly has said here, that he's ready for all the formats. Well, after the 2023 ODI World Cup, Shreyas Iyer actually lost his place in the test format. He had some issues with the BCCI. He did not really play domestic cricket, and that's why he wasn't offered a central contract. Now, instead of cribbing or all these issues about it, he just went back to domestic cricket, focused on the basics, and at the very same time made sure that he scored truckloads of runs in red ball and both white ball cricket. So in case of Shreyas Iyer now, maybe Ganguly is right when he says that Iyer is the most improved batter. He's obviously worked on his weakness against a short ball, quote unquote, if he really had a weakness against it. But then the way he's going about his work, it's going to be very difficult for the BCCI selectors to not basically include him in any of the central contracts. Yes, definitely they would want him there, but at the very same time, they would also want him to be ready for the England tour that's going to happen shortly after the conclusion of the Indian Premier League. Secondly, it was Shashank Singh, who was Shreyas Iyer's partner in their massive partnership that they had against Gujarat Titans. He said that it's a team game, but then in those situations, it's difficult to be that selfless, but Shreyas Iyer was one. And why do we say that, Shreyas Iyer was definitely selfless? Because there was a time that before the beginning of the final over, Shreyas Iyer was on 97, and it did look like that he would get to a massive 100 there. But then the message that Shreyas had passed on to Shashank was, just play your natural game, look for 4s and 6s, and don't look for me getting that 100. So that basically goes on to show that Shreyas is a team man and he did not really care about that personal milestone. Now let's take a look at some of the couple of fan reactions here. One of the fans, he said that Shreyas Iyer looks worth every rupee of the 26.75 crore. Well, to be very honest, there were a lot of doubts as to how he would go about his work when he was selected by Punjab Kings there for a massive amount. But then, Shreyas Iyer has kept his cool. As of now, he even led them well in the death overs against Gujarat Titans. And if that continues to be the trend, he might just turn out to be the MVP that Punjab Kings really need in the 2025 edition of the Indian Premier League. And last but not the least, the most important thing that has been said by a fan here: no stat padding, no PR, no begging of single for century, no BCCI contract, no paid narratives, just pure passion for the game, Sir Shreyas Iyer. Now that's absolutely massive praise that Shreyas Iyer has got after his match-winning knock there against Gujarat Titans. And if he obviously continues in similar fashion, then there is going to be no shortage of such kind of plaudits. Now, what do you think about Shreyas Iyer's knock against Gujarat Titans? And do you really think that he should have actually gone for his 100 rather than just being unbeaten on 97 and allowing Shashank Singh to go for the kill in the last over? Because obviously there have been a lot of discussion about it as to Shreyas Iyer getting to that landmark, because usually 100s in T20s don't come that often. But then you really have to look at the team goal also, and that's something Shreyas Iyer did focus on, and it was obviously his primary goal. You can let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for all the exciting updates and analysis from the sporting world. Until then, on behalf of my producer Sagar, it's Siddharth Gulati saying goodbye.